everybody, welcome back to 366 Days of Hope. My name is Pearl and I'm here to share our next topic. What is the best shoe to wear? And honestly, I'm just going to give principles. The first principle is figure out what your fitness journey is going to be for you, because that is going to make a big difference of the type of shoes that you're going to need. So for example, if you are wanting to do cardio and you're going to be on your feet for a long extended period of time, 20 to 30 minutes, you probably want shoes that have a lot of flex to them. So that's going to allow for the arch to happen in your feet. It's going to allow mobility in your ankles, which are very important. So you want to make sure that those type of shoes are things that you are wearing. If you are going to be less active on your feet, meaning that you're looking to do like strength training, maybe you need something to stabilize your ankles, then consider shoes that are more into that realm of things. Because if you're doing like jumping or plyometrics, then you need something with a little bit of cushion on it to help, catch the impact. Or you can do thin ones if you're landing properly on it, right, on the balls of your feet and not landing on your heels. You definitely don't want to do that. But I would suggest maybe getting something in the middle, right? So I think that when you look at what kind of fitness training you're doing, so if you're planning to run a marathon, you might want to have training shoes versus your long distance shoes. Versus a walking shoe, like these type of shoes are going to be really important when you consider your fitness journey. So when I was a runner and I would run 25 miles a week or more, I would have my training days. So my short training days, I would have my training shoes, and my long distance, I would use my other long distance shoes, and those were much lighter, mainly because I wanted it to be more breathable. I wanted to be light on my feet. I didn't want anything to feel like it weighs me down after 3 or 4 or 5 miles of running in them. You don't want anything to feel heavy, so you want to keep it light. Also, I wanted to make sure it was mobile, so I was able to like fold the shoe a little bit, just to be able to know that, hey, my feet was very mobile. Because if you think about it, your ankles are constantly moving up and down when you're running, and so you want to make sure that you have that flexibility. If I was doing like strength training, maybe I'd wear a different shoe. And ones that I really love in the gym is my Hoka shoes. That has a lot of support in and also it has some cushion in there, so if I'm bearing weight, then it's not hard on concrete. Although I've definitely heard it's much better to be working out with your without shoes, because it allows the feet to expand naturally on the ground. I'm all for what works for like my clients. I'm always really cautious about having my clients not have shoes, just because of the fear of a weight dropping on their feet. So clearly you want to be wise about when you decide to allow that or not allow it. If you're a person who's doing a lot of walking, which I've had a lot of my clients say, oh, after this I'm going to go for a walk. Well, if I do strength training with them, I tell them, well, make sure you have like good walking shoes. Clearly don't wear hiking shoes because they're very heavy, but it's up to you. It's really your comfort, but you want to make sure that there's decent arch support, and also on the way in which you're walking, which maybe will be for another topic, because I think a lot of people don't realize that they don't fire off certain muscle groups when they're walking, because the body has just been accustomed and trained a certain way to walk. So some people have a more difficulty. So we can talk about that another time, but that does also affect your gait and also your walk, which then can affect the type of shoes that will be comfortable for you. If you do go to get shoes, my suggestion is to go to either like Fleet shoes. That's where I went at one point in my life, and I really like them. I like that they would measure out my feet, and they would test like how much pressure or weight I put into my feet, and they would check my gait and kind of recommend different types of shoes. So if you're uncertain, that's also another good one. Or go to a specific shoe store that specializes in just that, shoes, because they can kind of curtail their shoe recommendation based on what they've obtained from you from these little small analysis. So that would be a suggestion of mine. Even though this is not an affiliate situation, although I wish, Hoka is one that I really like. I have also liked Nike, and there was another brand that I liked, but right now it's escaping me. So anyways, maybe I'll put it on here the moment my brain remembers. Either way, those have been really great shoes. Again, the different types of shoes is really going to be based on what type of activities you're normally going to do, and think about it in that way versus buying shoes and being like, oh well, that looks athletic and I'm just going to get that shoe, or this shoe is comfortable, because comfort and what it's actually supposed to be used for does make a bit of a difference on how eventually it's going to affect your feet long term. So with that said, guys, may you live, thrive, and be healthy. Take care. Bye.